Boom! What's up, guys? Dynamite back at it with a video for you. A review on intermittent fasting today. Just chilling on the sofa. Okay, just waiting for my wife to get back from the hospital. We had a little scare. Fake contractions. She's about to give birth literally within the next week or so. We're hoping the next couple days, given these fake contractions, Christ, look at my hair, I'm so grey, it's insane. I shouldn't be this grey at 30 years old. No, that's what life has done to me, it's made me old. Anyway, back to the video. Yep, so I'm just waiting here to be a good husband, give her some foot rubs, look after her when she gets back. She's going to chill out, hopefully sleep a little bit, and get her to eat some chilies and whatnot, some hot food, and maybe it'll help induce the pregnancy a little bit, because she's in so much pain, and it just makes me so sad to see her that way. Anyway, it's not a review about that, it's a review about intermittent fasting. This is what you clicked on the video for, right guys? Intermittent fasting review. So here we go. I've been doing it myself for about 3 weeks, gone from about 85 kilos down to about 79.5, give or take, a few pounds, ounces, whatever. So I've lost a lot of water weight. I've got muscles coming in everywhere now. I haven't seen it in a long while, because I've been doing a bulk essentially for 2 years, because for those of you who know me, I've been doing strongman training. I ran a strongman gym, trained strongman, trained people in strongman. So 2 year bulk essentially. So full all the time. I hated eating at the end of the day. So it's nice to have a break from that and try something a bit different. Which I'm sure is one of the reasons you guys might want to try this out for yourselves. So there's two types that you do. You can do a 24-hour, which is, well, it sounds like a 24-hour. You don't eat just for 24 hours, 1 day a week. And then the one you've more likely heard of, which is a shorter period, say 16 to 18-hour fast. And then you would eat the remaining 6 hours of the day, or 8 hours of the day, however long you fast for the remaining, don't know why I'm doing this, the remaining time you would eat, okay? So say you have 2,500 calories you need to eat, you would intake that at that point. So benefits to intermittent fasting. One is increased fat loss through the fasting, obviously, which is why people diet is to lose weight, right? So, what happens is your liver, once it runs out of glycogen through the fasting, which is your stored energy through whatever food you've been taking, carbs and proteins and fats. It's the stored energy in the liver. Once it's run out of that, your body starts sending fat into the bloodstream. Releases fat from the cells into the bloodstream, taken down to the liver and converted into energy for you. It's much more combustible fat than carbohydrates and proteins. There's a very common misconception amongst beginners and even old-timers. I've heard people telling me this who've been training for years, that they feel that 6 and 7 meals are best, maybe for them, but from a scientific standpoint, it's not. They eat this amount of meals to keep from catabolism, which is the degradation and breakdown of muscle, for those of you who don't know, by keeping their amino acid levels high and their nitrogen levels high, thus creating a breeding ground for muscle building. But your body will not go after your muscle unless you are in a crazy calorie deficit already and you're extremely lean already. You don't need to worry about muscle loss through fasting. It's been proven and it's been debunked. If you don't believe me, just go research the papers, guys, okay? They're all over Google. You just type in benefits of intermittent fasting, studies for intermittent fasting, and they'll pop up. It should be the first link that pops up for you, okay? So where was I? Yes, the fat loss. As your body releases the fat down to the liver, okay? That is the one benefit for intermittent fasting, okay? The second is the ketones that your body produces. People went through a fad a while ago, I don't know if it's still a thing or not, where they were buying ketones from like Holland and Barrett's and other supplement stores, and they were like, "Oh, ketones are the best new thing out. Ketones, you down these and you're gonna lose fat like crazy." It did help people lose a little bit of fat, but it wasn't long term. It wasn't a lifestyle thing, and you're wasting money because your body can produce this by itself through fasting. Once your body starts releasing fat, ketones are introduced into the body, which then signals more fat to be used as fuel for your body. Okay, your body then starts converting over to fat use as opposed to carbohydrates and proteins. So your body becomes more adapted to wanting and needing to use the fats as an energy source. Okay, and it's much, much better than carbohydrates and proteins. Myth debunked. You do not need to worry about muscle loss. Okay. Um, other health benefits they've done studies on for this are decreases in epilepsy. Okay, if you have epilepsy, it helps decrease the risk of a seizure. Okay, and it helps prevent them as well. Okay, the other is when ketones are introduced into the body, a chemical called BDNF gets released up to the brain, which helps with cognitive function, memory, and learning specifically. These studies have been done and proven, and this is why people feel sharper, feel faster, feel more switched on. It's because the brain is being activated in this way through the release of this chemical. Another fantastic benefit for the bodybuilders out there who are also worried about lean muscle mass again is the growth hormone levels. It's shown to have increased 20 times, done in studies, clinical studies, in safe environments, on many individuals, on groups of individuals. Okay, go and Google it. If you don't even believe me here with this video, I'm here to tell you the truth, guys. Okay, I'm not here to sell you shit. I'm not here to fuck you about. Here to tell you the truth. Okay, so 20 times increase. This is for males. I'm not sure about females. Okay, it's very similar for females though. Okay, compared to well, I suppose you need to know the benefits of growth hormone for the body is that growth hormone helps support lean muscle mass. Growth hormone helps release even more fat, okay, to burn as fuel off of your lovely, lovely bodies, okay? So your body's going to want to use even more of that, and it helps keep that muscle mass as well. It helps with repair and recovery. You remember when you were younger, you know, back in the day, when you were like 15, you went to train or you went out for a run, and the next day you just jumped straight back out of bed. You do that today, and you get up the next day and you can't move. You can barely stand up, yeah? Because when you're younger, your body is creating so much more growth hormone for you that you can recover literally within that 24-hour time period. This is what intermittent fasting will help do for you. You know, as you get older, your growth hormone levels will decrease, but through intermittent fasting, you can help keep them elevated and higher than they normally would be. Okay, to help any muscle catabolism and help keep your body running at a high level and keeping the muscle mass on you if you're looking for muscle mass. If not, it's just going to help with repair and recovery. Okay, so you can recover better for your next run, for your next workout, for your next swim, or a triathlon, whatever you're doing, guys, it's going to help. Growth hormone is like the ultimate thing for you, okay, in recovery, okay? Other people they'll go out and buy it, inject it. I wouldn't recommend it because you don't know where it's coming from. I said this in my last video. I digress. That's a whole nother topic. Growth hormone is king, okay? It's good. It's amazing benefit for you. The other function fasting has, so many functions. I know I'm going through these, trying to get through them for you though. Other function is your immune function. It's going to boost your immune system. Once you're fasted, your body starts freaking out. And it goes, right, I'm not being fed. So what it does is it sends out adrenaline, epinephrine, and norepinephrine through the body, and it sends out a whole load of other hormones and chemicals, and it goes around and basically recycles everything in your body. All the bad cells fixes up and reuses into good cells. It's essentially a reboot for your immune system, and you'll get that every day if you do this intermittent fasting style. Okay, and the longer you do it for, the more of these hormones and adrenal functions will be activated for you. Okay, so the more benefits you're going to get it for, essentially, up to a certain point. I would say about 24 hours if you're trying to maintain your muscle mass. Okay. I don't see any point in going over 24 hours. Studies have shown there's no real benefit for bodybuilders or people who lift weights or work out to do it for more than 24 hours. This is just my take on it. You go away and do your own research and find out. But I've been doing this for. I have this knowledge in my noggin for 15 plus years now. I've been helping out people with their diets for 15 plus years. So, and their physique, and they've been getting good results from my knowledge. So, but if you don't believe me, go ahead and do your research. It's always good to know more. You can always learn more. I'm always learning. I learn every day. Always doing research every day. Okay, it's how you get better. It's how you become a better individual. And with intermittent fasting, it's helping me, with my memory and my learning, cognitive function, learning another language at the moment as well. So, a lot going on. But anyway, that's intermittent fasting in a nutshell for you. Okay. I hope this has helped you guys out. And if you like the video and you found it helpful, please like and subscribe just down there, a little click. It's all it takes to help me out, and I help you guys out with these videos, I hope. Okay, so peace out from Dynamite.